needed to finish up some of the bread, so I decided to make a little more cinnamon toast. Our toaster is questionable. I guess this is a thinner slice because this is a heel, which is why the top burnt. It's fine. It's totally fine. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to Saturday. I wanted to tell you about something that happened to me the other day, and I've been dealing with, and I'm very frustrated by, but it is my fault, so I am just trying to accept it. As you may know, last year, at the beginning of 2021, I had done some damage to my ulnar nerve by, and this is stupid, playing a game. I had been playing Slay the Spire on my phone, and anytime I went to the bathroom, I was like, oh, I'll play Slay the Spire. And I had my arms bent up with the phone close to my face, and that motion, not motion, but like having your arm bent like that for long periods of time, in my specific case, led to me damaging my ulnar nerve in my right arm, which is the nerve that runs, it goes all the way to it's like from your pinky up your arm, and I think it goes up like into your neck or your back or something as well. And after I did that, it took a long time for me to fix it. I had to stop playing the game, and I had to be extremely mindful of my arm. I didn't want to bend my arm more than 90 degrees ever again, if I could help it. And that led into how I sleep too, because I always slept with my arms like up under my head, and I had to stop doing that. I had to start keeping them relatively straight. Anyway, it took I want to say somewhere between 6 and 9 months. It was a good estimate. It took 6 to 9 months for that to heal, of me just being mindful of of everything I do, but it eventually went away, which was great. It's been good until earlier this week, actually when I received the call from the vet for Kepler's results. I got the phone call and I answered the phone, and when I answer the phone, I usually either swap arms a bit or I just keep people on speakerphone, because again, if you're talking on the phone, your arm's bent up. And I think about that. But the vet called right after I'd woken up. I was actually still in bed, and I wasn't thinking. And I just had my right arm up against my head as we were talking on the phone. And that conversation was 18 minutes long. That's all it took. When I got off the phone, I could feel it. And I was like, oh no. And ever since then, I've been dealing with it. It's back completely, and it's been definitely a little depressing to know that 18-minute phone call basically relapsed that nerve. But it is what it is, and I've solved it before by just being gentle with it. And I've been gentle. I've continued to be gentle with it. It's just, it took 18 minutes, and that's all it took. So now I guess I'm just, back to square one, and I'm sure it'll heal, but it might take months. And it's just really frustrating to know that in 18 minutes, it'll take months to heal something that took 18 minutes to harm, but it is what it is. Anyway, the body is great. Love the body. Good body. Love the body. Gotta love that body. Oop, it's a slippery boy, but it's too dark to see
what kind of
slippery boy it is. Let's just walk past the slippery boy.
Danger noodle.
He a little danger noodle. Yeah, I don't want to get too close to figure out what kind it is, just in case it's venomous. It was fun. I don't know if fun's the right word, but I'll use it. Fun to see a big snake. There's actually been many times where we've been walking in the past few years where we'll occasionally run across a little snake, a little tiny snake. A lot of times they're dead. But we never get a chance to see a big snake. It was hard to tell because it's dark, but I think it was a corn snake. Kind of hard to tell the markings, but I'm going to go with corn snake. I guess it could have been a copperhead, but it looked like the head. It didn't have the big head. It had like a tiny normal snake head, so I don't think it was a copperhead. Either way, snakes! They can be anywhere. I seem to be safe. So one of the things that I have not said up to this point, which I will now say to you, is that next week is going to be fun because we are actually getting together with friends, and I'm very, very excited about it. We are getting a chance to see some folks that we haven't seen in a long time, and we're getting a chance to see some folks that actually Mao and I have never met in person. So that's very exciting. And just in a general sense, we get to hang out with a bunch of friends that we haven't spent nearly enough time with in the last few years. That is all happening next week. But it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow, Emmy is flying in. And we have not seen Emmy, I think, since PAX Prime 2015. Now, obviously, we see all of these people. We talk to them and see them on webcam every Saturday night. So, like, we're in constant communication with Alex and Haley and Emmy and Chaz and all these people. But we haven't spent a lot of physical time with any of them in a while. But for Emmy, it's been possibly the longest because it's been like over 6 years. So it's been a while. So we will get a chance to see them tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it. And then even more stuff starts happening. It's going to be a lot of us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I really need to get some sleep. I've spent a lot of time in the past 2 days just getting like stuff ready and scheduled for next week so there'd be content on both channels. And I did it. And that's good, but now I need to go to bed. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?